Today's ITV4 races, familiarity, as well as talent, has quite a bit to do with which horses end up at the top of the market in high-profile jumps races, and so of course Unowhatimeanharry is favorite for the Long Walk Hurdle, Ascot's centerpiece contest today, but it may be worth taking him on at 12-1 with a promising young talent in the World's End. 2.25. Some will look at his effort at Haydock last month, when he was beaten 33 lengths into 8th on his first step outside novice company, and put a line throughout him. He certainly needs to do an awful lot better if he's to take a hand in this Grade 1. But he had excuses that day. Starting with the extraordinarily testing surface, he did easily the best of the four who carried more than 11 stone in that handicap, fading from 2 out when the lack of a previous run may have been a factor. His seasonal reappearance in 2016 was the only other time when he has completed a hurdle race and been beaten. He was still in contention when falling 2 out in the Albert Bartlett and battled well to win the equivalent race at Aintree in April. With some doubts about the leading contenders, I'm happy to take a chance on him here. It may be our last chance to get double-figure odds about him for some time. Horse Racing Quiz of the Year 2017. Win tickets to Cheltenham next month. Read more. Unowhatimeanharry ran well enough in defeat at Newbury last time, but he clearly has his limitations, and is a short price in view of the weak recent form of his stable. Lil Rockefeller has a modest strike rate, while Lammy Surge is a tricky customer. 1.50 Ascot, having taken time to warm up after leaving his native France. Castet stormed home at Sandown in March and will be hard to catch if resuming in similar form. He comes from the Gary Moore yard that now seems to be hitting its stride. 2.10 Haydock. There was a lot to like about the course and distance success of Limited Reserve last month, and he is surely one to stick with on an 8 pounds higher mark. The form of his earlier Ascot second could hardly have worked out better. 2.25 Ascot, a real eye-catcher on both his starts this season. On tour should go close here. He made up a lot of ground to win tidily on his reappearance at Aintree and was then going well when unseating 4 out at Newbury in the race won by the very useful Gold Present. He gets to run here off the same mark. 2.45 Haydock. From a handicapping perspective, Full Irish rather gave the game away with his Lingfield success last time. Still, few of these rivals offer much threat, and he should be able to follow up. 3.35 Ascot. This could work out well for a strong traveling sort like Charlie Parks, and he deserves his place at the head of the betting. Well thought of at Nicky Henderson's yard. He ran to a high level when second to High Bridge at Newbury, giving that rival half a stone. Bleuette Rouge is respected as a Grade 1 winner last year who still looks on a fair mark. Tips for all Saturday races. Newcastle, 11.45 The Great Getaway. 12.15 Celtic Flames, NB, 12.50 Conquer Gold. 1.25 Teddy T. 2.00 Bearing Up Sun. 2.35 Chidswell. 3.10 Emissary, Haydock. 11.50 Isaacstown Lad. 12.25 Born Survivor. 1.00 Court Artist. 1.35 Somchine. 2.10 Limited Reserve. 2.45 Full Irish. 3.20 CHTI Balco, Lingfield. 12.00 Demons and Wizards. 12.35 Sing Your Song. 1.10 Butterfly Spirit. 1.45 Master the World. 2.20 Temple Road. 2.55 Hodgem. 3.30 Eiley Boy, Ascot. 12.40 Comely. 1.15 Adrian DuPont. 1.50 Castet. 2.25 The World's End. 3.00 On Tour, Nap. 3.35 Charlie Parks.